Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Saturday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today in the channel, everybody, we're going to be fully unboxing this time the cartoon collection version of SPIKOR. But first, we'll do a little recap of the figure and the packaging, the artwork it comes with. And as you can see, I have my vintage Origins version of SPIKOR and my Masterverse version of SPIKOR to do some comparisons to once we get him unboxed. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel, or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you know I'll upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look and unbox the cartoon collection version of SPIKOR. Now, originally, my plan today was to show you my very limited vintage collection I have with heroes one day, and next day, the bad guys. But I came across, today at Walmart, I came across SPIKOR here, and I had to pick them up so we can do a full unboxing. So I'm going to push that video or that look to tomorrow on Sunday. And fair warning, guys, I'm sure you already noticed, I've put out my vintage collection figures here and there on my videos. It means some cringe moments because my vintage collection is not the best. Okay, it's not in the best shape as far as as far as figures are concerned. Especially those of you who are watching right now who've been collecting this amazing line for over 40 plus years. There's going to be some, like I said, some cringe moments. So I do apologize for some of the status of some of these figures I'm about to show you tomorrow, both heroes and villains. So just fair warning, okay? So I do apologize for that, okay? But on with the video here about SPIKOR here. Let's go ahead and take a look at SPIKOR right here in the packaging. Once again, get a little closer right here. Of course, you have the 80s adventures right there, the He-Man, the Masters of the Universe Filmation style font right there, or title. You have SPIKOR, the Untouchable Master of Evil Combat, and you have, of course, the Filmation version of Grayskull in the background. And there's old SPIKOR. I did find him at Walmart. If you are looking for him, check him out at Walmart and Clawful as well. Cartoon collection version of Clawful as well. Comes with his vintage pitchfork right there, and of course the pieces to the Filmation cartoon. I think it's called, what is it called? The Games. Okay, but there he is. Got the cartoon collection logo, more of that style, the Filmation cartoon font right there. The different color, lettering like Filmation had. Mattel logo. Around the back, and there he is. And I cannot, I vaguely remember this episode of Filmation. I don't know why exactly he's playing against He-Man instead of like Skeletor or somebody. I have to go back and rewatch the video or the episode. But I guess these are orbs, and I think they got to find these certain orbs to collect to win something. I'm sure something very crucial or vital, for Eternia that He-Man needs to find, and of course SPIKOR needs to stop He-Man to find. But nice glamour shot right there. Of course, the cross cell of all the Filmation figures, and we unboxed each and every one of them on the channel. If you'd like to go back and check those out, please do. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox SPIKOR here. Right, well, also we'll take a look at the comic as well. All right. All right, let's see here. Of course, I always like to show you guys this. I'm sure you've seen it before. A little diagram of all the parts that can be removed safely from the figure without damaging it. All right. I remember a time when, this was not even part of Origins for the first couple waves until they finally, put these nice little diagrams in, just, I guess maybe some of the collectors were, pulling the legs out, so that's nice, they do this for us. All right, and of course, here's a comic. We've seen it before with Clawful. Absolutely amazing. Very interesting artwork, I gotta say. Very cool. A nice style. There you go. All right. Get old. And here's old SPIKOR up close right here. Very, very cool. I can say, for me personally, this is, of course, my preferred version of SPIKOR, compared to more of his, like, vintage look. The vintage looks amazing, but, they went very subtle, as far as the spikes are concerned on the armor here on his chest. But it still worked. It still works for me. I love the face sculpt, and everything. It looks great. I love the more of the pinkish purple, like very bright, vibrant skin tone of SPIKOR, of this version of SPIKOR, compared to his, his vintage look. All right, but very, very cool. Let's go ahead and get him unboxed here, guys. So let me take this offline, everybody, and I will be right back. All right. All right, everybody. Here he is out of the packaging. It looks really, really good. Of course, the spikes are, have this rubber feel to it, But they do have a nice sharp point to them, I will admit. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Of course, here's his items, of course. His standard pitchfork that you can, pop the hand off and, insert it in the arm if you wish. Okay. No extension like the vintage version of SPIKOR. Let me get him right here. Really right next to him. Okay. So there he is. Oops, let me just pause the thing here. Let me just do this. There we go. I think that's better. There we go. Of course, there's his vintage look right there. And his cartoon collection version right here. I'm trying to see if I can get him standing up properly here. He's kind of mangled up here. Alright. Get his hand back down. So put them next to each other. You can see the styles and looks of both versions of SPIKOR here. Get the camera here. As you can see, very subtle on the spikes with the cartoon collection, but it works. It's still, to me, SPIKOR. Compared to his vintage Origins version, and of course the 80 version of SPIKOR. Okay. Also, as you just noticed, there is no club. SPIKOR's orange club that comes with the vintage version. He does not have that. But all in all, still a great looking version of SPIKOR. Incredible. I mean, I love the color. The color looks bright, vibrant. I love the pinkish purple look to him. The face looks great. I gotta say, the face looks amazing. I do, like I said, I do prefer this version of SPIKOR. And personally, for me, the Filmation style. I mean, all the Filmation style figures so far have absolutely nailed the look of the Filmation, figures. But this is still an iconic version of SPIKOR here. Don't get me wrong. This is still a great looking version of SPIKOR. Right out of the 80s line. The vintage 80s line. That's what the whole tribute of the Origins line. Of course. But still great. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And of course, with the Origins, you can play around. You can have some fun here. If you wish to, if you prefer this head sculpt, with, let's see what it looks like with that hat. Let's see. There you go. So if you prefer, the body, of the cartoon collection version, but you love the head sculpt of the vintage SPIKOR, hey, it's all about customization, guys. Like I've said this 1,000 times. It's how far your imagination can take you, and it's absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and put his cartoon collection version of there you go. Now I will say that the purple on the cartoon collection is a little bit more vibrant, a little more bright, and more strong, and more aggressive. Not really aggressive, but you can see it's got much of a darker tone to it than the purple on the vintage figure here. All right, but let's have a little other fun here. So you pop the arm off here. All right, we're gonna have some fun here. Like I said, it's all about customization, coming up with your best figure in your loose collection, guys. But let's just say, boom. I mean, there you go. So you have there you go. And of course, you can also pop the waist off here. I mean, pretty much you just transform, SPIKOR almost completely. You just change the chest plate from the vintage version of SPIKOR to the cartoon collection version of SPIKOR. But it still works. It looks really good. And, you know, you can pop the... I'm going to have some fun, you know, putting it all together. But, like, look at that. That looks really good. I like that. And with simple, like, you know, that, like this, the arms back off, like that, like this, you know. But of course, world fast, I'm going to show you, you know, if you wish to go this route. All right, hang on, because I have to. I mean, about these, oops. Right, there you go. And then, no, yes. Where is his other arm at? There he is. Okay. Like that, and then where is his head sculpt? Right there. There you go. So, very, very cool, guys. That's what I love about the Origins line. I mean, you can just have, you know, all kinds of fun customizing these amazing figures in your collection, you know. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. And we will, you know, look at the Masterverse version of SPIKOR. Here in a second here. I haven't forgotten about him, all right? And with the Masterverse version of SPIKOR, I will say that it's kind of like a combination of both the vintage version of SPIKOR and kind of the cartoon collection version of him. Because the face, you know, I get that, you know, that you know, that vintage 80s look kind of with, you know, with this version of SPIKOR, and of course the chest plate, but very little spikes like the cartoon collection. So to me personally, I'm getting that mixture of both figures, the cartoon collection version of him, or the Filmation style version of SPIKOR, and the more vintage look of SPIKOR with the Masterverse look version of him. So get it all back to normal here. Where's his head sculpt here? There he is. There we go. Perfect. Right, brand new, like nothing ever happened. And also, we gotta try out a couple things here. Let's try this. I'm gonna try. You know, if you like the longer pitchfork variant of, you know, standard, you know, Origins version of SPIKOR, you can, you know, you wish to. I think it should work. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Don't want to break it. I don't want to show a little bit finesse here. But there you go. So if you like that route right there of SPIKOR, you can do that if you wish with the Filmation version of SPIKOR here. All right. Now we also got to try some of these little game pieces here. I don't know why you have to. Well, it looks like oops, sorry guys. That there's like this little like loop right here, and I thought maybe at one point you can maybe grip the piece together, but just for added, you know, security, I guess you can secure it in the hand. I think, because I think you can. No, I don't think you can. Maybe the yellow piece you can. I don't know. No, so I guess not. Maybe I'm missing something here, guys. I don't know. Includes game piece here. Okay. So in the picture here, it looks. I thought that. Well, I guess it's his hand. Okay, I thought you had to remove the hand to, because these pegs here, right there. I thought the pegs will allow you to, you know, remove the arm, which is kind of silly now as I think about it, to, you know, put the figure in, but they don't stay. So I guess you have to have the hand included, of course. Oops. There we go. So I guess you just, like, okay, he just grips it. Okay. At least I think you do. There we go. I think we got it. Yeah, so there you go. So he actually, like, can grip the game piece in his hand. You don't, my apologies. So you do not have to remove the hand. And because I thought, because there's this little button right here. I thought there was a peg that you can actually, you know, put in the hand. But it does grip very nicely. Right there. Very, very cool. And of course, you can do both hands if you wish. I think. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so there you go. there he is with both game pieces in his hand. All in all, a great looking version of SPIKOR. To me personally, my favorite version of SPIKOR. I got to rebuild his vintage version real fast, guys. Give me a second here. Should not take that long to hopefully ball apart here. Here we go. Bop. Dot, dot, dot. And there we go. And we're back. Oops. I lost his hand somehow. I popped his hand off. Oh, I think I changed his hand, I think. Or did I? Hang on, everybody. Guys, I need some air, guys. All right, because the reason why I couldn't find his hand, because there is no hand, man. Because the spike, goes into the right there, and there we go. Now we're back to normal. All right, there we go. Got him, and then get his cartoon collection version right there, if I can. See if we can stand up at least for a couple shots here of all three versions of SPIKOR. There we go. As you can see, like like with all cartoon collection versions, they roughly stand about a half an inch taller than the vintage Origins figures. They got more muscle definition in the legs right there. You can see there's more definition of muscle in the legs for the cartoon collection compared to his standard Origins version right there. You see a different style of look right there. Of course, Masterverse, like I said, I'm getting that combination of somewhat of the both figures from the vintage line, and of course the cartoon collection. Alright, but let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings of SPIKOR here. I gotta say, he's really good. I really like this version of SPIKOR. Like I said, he looks amazing. The fake sculpt looks great. Even though the spikes are a little bit more settled and more not a lot like his vintage look of Origins, it still works for me. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. The game pieces look really good. Everything looks amazing. Alright. Of course, I gotta try a couple other things before we go. Real fast. Okay. Let's try, if you wish to include, you have any extra clubs anywhere, you can, of course, you want to have the vintage SPIKOR club with the cartoon collection version, what he looks like. Right there. Alright. And for fun, I have to do this. Show him with the spike or his pitchfork weapon right there. And I do believe that the vintage version of SPIKOR had a very similar pitchfork as well, a much smaller variant of the pitchfork, which I do not have right now. But that's what he looks like. Right there. Alright, all in all, an amazing figure. Really cool. Here's the back of him. Forward. Alright, but there you go, guys. There's a look at cartoon collection version of SPIKOR. Once again, I did find him and Clawful at Walmart. If you are interested, check out your local Walmart or go on the walmart.com or the app as well. If you need him to add to your amazing Origins collection. Alright. But there you go, guys. One more glamour shot right here of all the SPIKORs I have in my collection. Alright, guys. I'd like to take time now to, of course, thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell when you upload new videos. And tomorrow, hopefully, I will show you my vintage collection. It's very small. And like I said, it's not the best, okay? But it's all about nostalgia for me, with my vintage collection. I'll show you all my heroes I have, and my Castle Grayskull that I am rebuilding right now as of filming this. It's not complete. It still needs a lot of work, but it's absolutely amazing, okay? So I hope you guys and everyone will join me for that on Sunday. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.